Straya, Straya. G'day Spice Legends, how we doing? I'm Chili Philly. Welcome to Burning Bites Down Under. I'm joined here by Mark Saint from the Chili Effect. How you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, all good? All good?
How you feeling today, mate?
Oh, a little bit anxious. There was some crazy sauces on the end over here. Yeah, it'll be fun.
There's a couple here that we recognise though that I think you've made yourself there, mate.
I have, yeah. That's most of my range. We've got some other bits and bobs as well, but yeah, they're the sauce elements of it.
I think we're going to do the fire trial, as you already know, with Mark Saint here. So just Mark, give us just tell us a bit more about yourself, matey. About your brand and your product and what you do.
Well, we started in 2015 as the Chili Effect, and got really when I came to the UK in 2015. So I came from the UK.
Cut, no, just kidding.
Anyway, came from
no more beers, no.
And then I went to Woolies and Coles, and they go, "Oh, this sauce said it was hot, extra hot." It's like, that's not hot.
You thought that's full of shit.
It's full of shit.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own sauces. So started making them, growing chilies on the balcony in a little flat in Sydney. I loved it. The chilies grow like weeds. In the UK, they're really hard to grow because the frost comes. You're trying to grow them yourself.
There's no real frost around.
No, there's no frost here. Again, look.
What's this frost you're talking about? Yeah.
So anyway, started making sauces and then taking them into work, and people were enjoying them. And I started selling them like a drug dealer at the drawer. Yeah, and I realised that I thoroughly enjoyed that, so I decided to go commercial and make some sauces myself and sell them properly with all the right insurances and food licensing, all those kind of things. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's how it all started. So we've been going nearly 4 or 5 years now, and it's good fun.
Good stuff, mate. There you go, Spice Legends.
You love the chili scene.
Love the chili scene. So, look, Spice Legends, we're going to get to it. We're going to start this fire trial. And what we're going to do is, obviously, as you guys know, starting from our mildest to our hottest, and put Mark Saint through his through the fire trial and see if it comes out all right.
Oh, it's going to hurt, isn't it? It's going to hurt.
So, without further ado, matey, I think we should jump into the first question. I want to ask you, look, why chili? Like, what got you interested in chili, and what makes you continue to make chili products? So we're gonna eat this one first,
okay,
and then you're gonna answer.
So let's ponder the question, and then cheers.
Oh, we forgot to mention, Mark has laced these chicken wings with his own flavors. So these are actually doused in what's the first 6?
Wizard's lingering
burn. So these aren't normal chicken wings. They've already got chili in them.
Pre-spiced.
What do you think of that flavor, mate?
Lovely.
So that was the chocolate chili honey from Be All Natural. Big shout out to Jason Robic for that one. Such good flavour.
Yeah, that's lovely. Got a chocolatey nut, sweetness to it. Not for blowing my nose, just.
So yeah, what do you think about that question, mate?
So, how did I get into chili?
Yeah.
So years ago, when I was a student, we'd go out for Indian curries and kebabs.
Back in the UK. Because it's more widely accepted over there, right?
Oh, everyone's mad for Indian curry and chili over there. So yeah, I've always loved it because when parents grew up, it wasn't particularly a spicy family. So when I discovered the chilies and this, I was like, wow!
Just blew your mind.
Oh, blew my mind. So yeah, no, I've always loved chili. And started off on the bird's eyes and the likes. Tried to grow them in the UK, but just can't grow them.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't grow them at the time. So you get a little seedling and they get this big, and then the frost would kill it.
Wow.
So yeah, that was my passion. And then the very first thing I did with the first weekend when we moved to Sydney all those years ago, we went to Bunnings, got myself a little chili plant, and it was just pumping out chilies.
There you go. How's that for a rep for Bunnings? And so what makes you continue to make chili products, mate?
Oh, I love it. I love the scene. I love the people. I love the chili burn. Yeah, I've got a passion for chili.
It's the culture as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The chili festivals, you meet loads of people who are passionate about chili. there's always people making new sauces and new flavours. It's just a creative bunch. So I just love being part of that. It's cool.
Alright, awesome, mate. Well, we'll move on to this next one. This next one here is from the Chili Chick. It's a roast sweet cajun and roast sweet potato kind of flavour.
Okay.
But my next question to you is, I want to know about your first chili taste and the first sauce that you made. Right, so we'll eat this one first.
Okay,
and
cool.
then you give us the answer. Cheers, mate.
Cool. Right, here we go.
Good wing ball, man. Good chicken. But that wizard burn gives that extra little sting to it, which is I quite like it. I quite like it. We'll see how we go after the sting like a bee ones. Was it the first like you've laced with wizard wizard's lingering burn?
The next one gonna hurt.
And then the next one is sting like a bee. So they're not just they're bathed in this stuff, Spice Legends. So these are going to be extra spicy wings. These ones.
Yeah, they've been marinated overnight. With a bottle in a bag.
Yeah, you don't really get that much spice from the sweet chili chick one, so that's good. That's already I'm starting to feel that one. All right,
very nice. I
yeah,
lovely texture.
Yeah, good texture, isn't it? Yeah, reminds me of sort of that roast, just a roast, kind of thing. Yeah,
So the chili levels building. So there's something in there. Should they have it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely This is very mild. This is very mild. The chocolate one. So the sweet chili. The chili chick is it's a bit of a notch up. Yeah. All right. So what do you think, man? Your first chili taste. Tell us a bit about that.
If I was honest, I probably can't remember the first chili taste I had. Remember we said university, kebabs.
Okay.
Then it's going to be asking for extra chili sauce at the kebab house.
What was the first time you can remember eating chili? Very first time.
Very first time. It must have been at university.
Yeah. And you decided because you said it was because you were in a more bland kind of household when it comes to spice.
That's right. Yeah. So
and you stepped out on your own. That's where you
absolutely. And I'll have a bit of that. Wow, this is good.
Okay. And what was the other part I was going to ask was your first sauce that you made. So tell us about your first sauce you made. Obviously that's like a process too.
The first sauce was actually Wizard's Lingering Burn. So,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the first one.
So is that the original one, or is that been tinkered with since?
That's been tinkered with since. The first one was going down to the veggie shop, and down to the greengrocers and buying all the veggies and all the bits and the spices and getting the blender going, boiling it up, put it in the bottles. So yeah, that was the first sauce I made. Wizard's Lingering Burn.
Yeah, good one.
And it's great on pizza and pasta.
Yeah, I have to say, like we're eating it right now, and wings. Yeah, we're eating it right now, and like it's a good flavour. It's not mega over the top hot, and you're right. It's definitely lingering.
It's again that's the habanero and the bird's eye. Part of the thing I love about the chilies is that the different chilies have different effects.
I know they
That's
do.
Part of the reason where the name the chili effect came.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, really. Wow. There you go. That's a bit of little history there. The Chili Effect Spice Legends. Yeah, we're gonna have a cheeky little beer. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome. I think I should have brought spares.
Yeah, maybe. So, look, I wanted to ask you, Mark. It's obviously no secret. You talk to the chili community. It seems that you're travelling a fair bit with your work, not just obviously in the chili kind of environment, but just in general in your life. How do you balance that kind of work life with obviously the chili stuff going on, the other kind of work you go on? And home life, man. You've got 2 kids now.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah.
And the wife. You're living up here in Mount Sampson, is it right?
Mount Glorious.
Mount Glorious.
Close enough.
In Queensland, but you've been spotted a fair bit in Sydney.
I am out and about in Sydney.
Apparently.
I am out and about in Sydney. Catch up with Jason from the Seaton Fire Chili quite often.
Oh, there you go, Jason O'Connor. So, obviously, I just want to know how do you balance that kind of stuff, mate? So, we'll without further ado, we'll give this one a crack.
Chin. Which one are we on this time?
Cheers. We are now on Adrian Zaccaro's Firing Line Gourmet Chilies Raspberry 100. I'm really a fan of this one. Oh, I love that sauce. But that's funny. It's called Raspberry 100 because it's only supposed to be 100 bottles, but it got so much popularity that he had to make more. I'm like, that's fantastic.
He's up to about 3,000.
Yeah, what a rep is that?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, every time I eat his meat, I'm just drooling.
So balance, yes. Well, it's tricky because you've got to I couldn't do it without such a supportive wife. So Erica's fantastic. So obviously we've got the online shop that goes, but when I'm away, I can't pack those up. So Erica does a lot of support in the background. So cheers, Erica.
Good on you, Erica, matey. Legend.
So yeah, and then the weekends, just have to plan things so that you can have family time plus come and do the festivals. So the further away they are, the more difficult.
Because you're definitely no stranger to festivals, man. You mentioned a few.
Oh yeah, get around.
You definitely get around.
Get around.
All right, mate. Well, it's starting to get a bit spicy now.
Yeah, there's a little dribble coming from the nose.
That's only 3 down, so it's still got 9 to go. I guess the next question about Asha, mate, is we'll go. I'll explain this one first. So this is Byron Bay chili companies.
Yeah, John.
Heavenly Habanero. So it's a little bit spicier, but they're really good. They're good with the flavors too. They always seem to focus on their flavor palette. So this will be an interesting one. So I wanted to ask you, what's the product that you're most proud of? And I guess what took the most amount of time to put together? So we'll eat this one and then think about that, and we'll get a response from you, mate. Cheers, bro.
Cheers. I think this is the first chili sauce I bought when I came to Australia.
Really?
Yeah, John's Habanero.
Really, Byron Bay. Wow. There you go, Byron Bay. First chili sauce. You got him, kept him in the chili industry. What a rib is that? That's a good rib. Yeah.
So one I'm most proud of, probably bunny chow. So this one's got a cracking flavour and the texture of it. It's really hard to pull off.
So that's that bunny chow, guys. This is the one you're talking about? Yep. Okay, so
this one we designed to go in sandwiches.
Okay. Explain that to me, sandwiches. Yeah.
Slightly off. No.
No.
Mr. Food Safety. Craig. So yeah, this one's designed for fresh one.
Oh wow. That's yeah. That is good, dude.
So it's designed for bread. So the name bunny chow comes from the South African dish where they hollow out a loaf of bread and fill it with an Indian curry.
Yeah, it's very curry-esque.
Part of the reason we came up with this one was the fact that it was really hard to get a decent curry in Australia. So we went to all these curry houses, all these Indian places in Sydney, and it was just horrible. It's like gravy with peas and no chili. So anyway, so we came up with this one.
That's good. Yeah.
So that's probably the one I'm most favourite.
I can see my hands are just getting sticky because of that.
Yeah.
Because it's very Moorish. Very Moorish, that one. I do like that. And yeah, I can actually, that's weird. I can actually see that on a sandwich.
And cheese toasties? Cheese toasties?
Yeah. Awesome. I was just scoffing at you just then, and I was thinking, yeah, okay, but that, yeah, I can see that sandwich. And so then the other part of that question was, what product took the most amount of time to gather together?
Again, probably this one.
Yes.
Yeah, just to, because we sell this other product called chili and lime harissa, and it's a big favourite with our customers. So again, from the heat levels and from the texture and the sweetness to it. So we wanted to have our own product that had that similar style to the harissa. This actually uses Australian honey as well. So again, we've got honey in here. We try to, in general, we try to avoid sugar.
It's got that kind of, that natural kind of sweetness to it, but it's not over the top. It's got subtle textures about it. It seems like it really thought about the flavour there, yeah.
Yeah, the carrot had some of that sweetness as well.
Yeah. So yeah, awesome, man.
Favourite, took the longest?
Okay. Oh, there you go, that's a good flavour. Alright, well, we're going to move on to your flavour now, mate. This is your one, the old Sting Like a Bee. It's got a bit more kick than this Wizard lingering burn that you've been.
It does have a bit more kick than Wizards, yeah.
I'm actually going to put a bit more.
Good lad.
I'm quite a fan of it. Get some more.
Just pour it on. There's plenty more in it. Plenty
like
more
that.
in the
That's
shade.
it, pour it on. Ta-da! I'll just dip it like this. There you go.
It's live.
Yeah. Ta-da! Yeah. They don't call me Wreck-It Ralph for no reason. I want to ask you, what's the mate you like, mate?
Absolutely.
It's a time of beer. Cheers.
Cheers.
3 o'clock.
Potatoes, 11 in the morning.
So it's 12 o'clock somewhere.
That's true.
Look, what do I ask you, Matty? How did you become a distributor? Because obviously you don't just sell your own products. You obviously sell other people's products as well. How did you become a distributor? And then also, how do you become one? So obviously, tell us how you did it, and then how you would become one if you want to become one as well.
So the reason...
Sorry, what you just...
Oh, yeah.
So this is Sting Like a Bee from you.
Chin chin. Yeah.
Chin chin. I always enjoy that. It's got that... Is it Vindaloo? It's like a Vindaloo. Yeah, Vindaloo kind of flavour.
It's like a Vindaloo in a bottle.
Yeah.
You like Indian curry?
That's it. I'm a big fan of Indian.
Have you seen our chili power curve?
No, explain the chili power curve to me, actually. I want to know more about
So
it.
instead of having numbers, we use a graph to show the effect of the chili over time.
Make it stop, it's at the top.
Yeah. And so how we come up with this was when we first made the sauces. A gang of 5 of us round a table had a teaspoonful of sauce each.
Yeah.
And then graphed out what it felt like over time. And then we sort of averaged out what everyone was experiencing.
And you went from warm, hot, burning, make it stop.
So if you look at grab this for example. There you go. This one's heads or tails.
Okay.
So I see you got a tiny little bump.
Yeah. So it's a little
Tiny bump. So it just comes, goes, gone. Right. Nice and quick.
And this one is
Wizard's lingering burn. That's what it says on the tin. It just gradually grows. And this is
definitely still below make it stop.
That's right. And this is
Just about burning.
by the habanero and the
And it's
and the bird's
graphing.
eye.
It's still sticking around after 5 minutes.
Sorry.
So distributor. Tell us a bit about how you become a distributor.
Okay, so because I quit my job to focus on the chili company, you need to sell a lot to be able to pay yourself a wage
Yeah.
and to be able to pay the bills.
Otherwise, you got to pick yourself out.
Yes. So anyway, so I was looking at what are those other revenue opportunities that you can generate.
Yeah.
So as you at all these festivals and meeting different people with great products, so you find people that you like, you find products that you like, and you work with them. So it's pretty much as simple as that.
Okay. And you just gone, hey, look, I'm doing all this stuff. Let me sell your product for you. Is that basically what it
That's
is?
pretty much it. Yeah.
And so, is there a certain? Do you have to do like a licensing and all that kind of crap? Like you said before, you've got to do everything like to the book. But is there certain standards or things rules you've got to follow to become a distributor?
You're literally just on selling the product. So those guys have got, obviously as a business, you've got to have insurances. They've got the responsibility for manufacturing. Check they're legit. And you work with them to sell them.
I guess, and obviously they make the product, so they've got to take a certain cut as well. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool, man. All right. Well, we're going to stick it up like a little bit of a notch. This next one is from Savarak. This is Grim Reaper fermented hot sauce.
Oh, Jeff's little number.
Yeah. He's got a fermented pumpkin kind of flavour. So in the next question, it's going to stick with the theme of the distributing thing. Want to know how many brands do you distribute for, man? So we'll eat this one next one.
Okay. It's not that many.
No, you actually said. Oh, maybe we can take some of that. You smashed it on there.
So we distribute for Morgan from Wild Smack Rubs. So he should be coming over shortly. He has to have some fun with him too. So yeah, I've been distributing those for a long time now. So we met probably back in 2016. So yeah, distribute him. Distribute for Westview Limes as well. Peach Spices. And again, so I don't just do distribution, I also do some collaborations.
Yeah, okay.
So again, I've done collaborations with Big Wig Jerky.
Yeah.
Over in the way. So we've got
I've seen you holding the Chili Seed Bank's World Tops corn chips too, mate.
Yeah, so we got the World Tops corn chips. We also do the Chili Seed Bank sauces.
Even some Crowleys too.
And some Crowleys, yeah. We do Crowley's Hallucinator. So we do the Chili Factory. That bad boy on the end.
It's Scorpion Stronger Series. You know, strange with that one.
And Satan Spit. So yeah.
There you go, so Marcel.
The relationships with quite a few of the chili guys.
So you're quite connected, mate. You're a bit of the Godfather.
Well, I'm not sure about that one. There are some Godfathers out there who've been doing it a lot longer than me. I'm a mere upstart.
Mere upstart.
Mere upstart.
Fair enough. All right, matey. Well, let's move to the next one. Starting to get a bit of a runny nose. Starting to feel the sinuses either unblocking or clogging up.
I've had Jeff's Reaper ones before. They've got a nice little zing to them.
Yeah, I tried that 85% one. That's the only one I haven't tried. He's 85% Reaper. I can't remember what the flavour was. It was mixed with something. It was interesting. But I tried the 80% one, so 85%. Yet to try it. He's like, oh, I'm not doing it on an empty stomach. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, right. So yet to try it. Jeff, you can get that to me, matey. I awesome, love it, and I graciously accept it. We might even put it in this spot trial as well, mate. All right, so next question I want to ask you, matey, is obviously you play with chili pepper, right? You put it in quite a few different products. I want to know, what product do you think seems to retain the heat more? Like, you've got obviously your sauces, your nuts, and your chips. Out of all the things you've seen put chili in, or you've seen other people put chili in, what do you think seems to retain that heat more and have more of a blast of it? You know, is it which product or which thing that you put the chili in?
So I think probably my hottest
product. Oh, sorry, let's eat this one.
Yeah. Right, which side do I start?
This one is Chili Willy's Reaper, Repton Reaper Reckon.
Cheers, Ian.
There it is. Yeah, so we just started on the Sting Like a Bee chicken wings. Basically, when he was cooking, to put it in perspective, so I was smelling the Wizard's Linger Burn, like, oh, that's a really nice flavour. Then he pours on the extra sauce to baste the Sting Like a Bee. Smelling it, I'm like, whoa, you know, it's certainly an extra level. So if Wizard's Lingering Burn is a bit too, I don't want to say weak, but it's not as hot as you want it. Go Sting Like a Bee. It's an extra level, and it certainly seems to stick around. I know it's called Wizard's Lingering Burn, but Sting Like a Bee certainly sticks around and packs a bit more of a punch.
Scorpions is the driver in that one.
Scorpions? There you go, and that's more that back of the throat kind of burn, isn't it? So, tell us a bit more about that, mate. What do you reckon retains more heat?
So I think the hottest product that I've got that retains the most heat is the jerky.
Jerky?
Yeah, so we do this jerky called Big Bird, and it uses the Sting Like a Bee sauce as the marinade.
Yeah.
So you get all that sauce into the meat, and then on top of that, sprinkle it with ghost peppers and a bit of Reaper. So that's the one that really holds.
So Scorpion, ghost peppers and Reaper. Is that right? That's an all-round burn, isn't it, folks? Like Spice Legends. If you've played with those guys before, that's going to feel it everywhere on your mouth. So not just those Asian kind of ones where it's at the front of the mouth. This is right all the way through the back and the front. That's a whole mouth, isn't it? Yeah. But you reckon the jerky probably the nastiest?
I think so.
Do you think is it because it's the jerky, or do you think it's because you have to chew so much?
Yeah, you have to chew, so it's in there for longer, releases those flavours.
And it absorbs the flavour too the most, or the heat.
The heat,
you think?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's because it's so porous of a thing. Whereas liquid, sort of, you can get it and dissolve it, and it goes down your throat.
You put the liquid on other food, so you've got all that extra.
Whereas jerky is sort of its own beast.
Exactly, it's just concentrated.
It's devious. That's the way. So we've jumped from the Rectum Wrecker. We just finished that one, and we are now onto the Fengelhorn's Supernova Ugalaba, which is a very interesting kind of sweet chili. So it's like a hotter sweet chili sauce. So we're gonna dive in.
And ultra hot.
Yeah, which is it's actually pretty true on its promise. So big shout out to Fengelhorn for that one. Thank you very much, mate. But I want to ask you, matey. The next question I've got to ask is this obviously chili is quite a dividing kind of topic, both physically and just in any sort of conversation. You know, does your friends and family and that associates seem to appreciate your passion, and do they understand what it is you're doing? So we'll eat this one first.
All right.
Cheers.
I think that question's easy to sum up. They'll think I'm mad.
They'll think you're mad.
Like, what do you do when you quit your job to start a chili company?
But what are your family, like obviously like your wife and your kids and that?
So my wife's very supportive. So
she's good.
Erica does a fantastic job. Some people have seen it at the markets. You know, new daughter as well. that little berry, so she's comes along and
You haven't fed her any chili yet, have you? No, he has to think about it.
She did have a little nibble of some. That was it. I gave her a tiny slice of pickled jalapeno the other day.
Wow, start him young. So it should be like a world champs. So not yet.
Not yet.
Build up.
We should get her and interview her later. See what she so she's 8 months old. Then there's Oscar. Oscar helps out when we do the festival and things.
How is he with chili, mate?
He's okay. So his favourite product of mine are the chili peanuts. So the tequila, chipotle, and lime are the ones that.
I have actually tried those. I don't mind those. They're not bad.
I bought some of those this Christmas stuff.
That's a good beer with it. You did? Wow, there you go. And here's bigger with the beer. Bigger with the beer, aren't they?
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Is that because of that lime flavour? Just sort of.
Yeah, you got that saltiness. You got the chili, the lime, the tequila.
It sort of reminds
smokiness.
It sort of reminds you of that Corona.
Again, in the UK, when you go to a pub and you buy a beer, you normally get you buy peanuts and chips. Right? It doesn't seem to happen so much here in Australia. Everyone just drinks their beer. It's like, you're missing out, guys. You're really missing out. So
there you go.
Peanuts and a beer. Oof. Okay, it's double the calories. Maybe you're saving the calories for extra beers.
I think you just get drunk quicker.
Possibly.
So Alright, well we're going to delve into this next one. This next one is from 13 Angry Scorpions. This is the Jekyll and Hyde, labelled freakishly hot. Trinidad Moruga, Scorpion Chili Chipotle Barbecue. So, my question to you...
It does sound like an interesting mix.
Yeah, what is the funniest or craziest chili related story that you've seen or heard? So we'll do the Jesus one, and then you tell us.
I'll share a personal story with you because that.
That definitely kicks it up a notch. It's definitely that scorpion at the back of the throat kind of burn. Right.
Okay, yeah. So I had a party years ago, and I made this chili con carne. I invited all his friends around. There was a massive pot of this chili con carne. I had these tiny little chili, bird's eye chilies. I'm not sure what they were. They're little chilies like that. I bought a handful of them, and they were really hot. So this chili con carne was pretty spicy. And then so we all had a few beers. And my mate came over and he said, "Oh, can I get you another chili dog?" Because we were making chili dogs with chili hot dogs. Oh yeah, that'd be great, right? So anyway, he comes back and he's grinning.
What's going on here? What are you up to, sneaky bastard?
So I started eating this chili dog and chatting away, drinking. I don't remember them being this hot. Anyway, I had a few beers and then realised as I was halfway through that chili con carne should not be crunchy. So what he'd done is he'd found the pot of them in the cupboard and he literally laced the bottom of the hot dog roll with like 50 of these bastards.
What are they?
The little chilies. But they were viciously hot.
Jesus. What kind of chilies were they?
There was some tiny little Thai chili, but they were literally this big, tiny little things.
But the tiny bastards.
But they were beastly, right? So anyway, so we sprinkled all this in, and then because I'd suddenly realised that it was crunchy, I opened it up and saw that this was just laying. And my mate hooted and laughed at it, and I'm like literally, your ears buzz and you go. So anyway. He's expecting me to throw it away. No. I'm going to finish it. So I finished it. And literally, do you know the episode of The Simpsons where Homer coats his tongue
with wax?
It was like that. You know, whoa, literally tripping. It was nuts. So yeah, that's probably my most personal, entertaining story with you.
That's fun. Yeah, I quite remember going to a certain event. And the first time I saw these guys were eating the wild toast haunches. Alright.
Oh yeah.
This is before I started my chili journey. Before I had any chili tolerance. I mean, I'm not the best eater now, guys. I'm certainly not as good as Mark. And somebody decided to get a meatball because I just said no. I'm no part of that. I'm not an idiot. It's obviously fucking hot. And they decided to open the meatball, stick some of the world's hottest corn chip in it, close it and go, here you go, this tastes really good, and wham, straight in my mouth. And I'm like, chewing, going, ah! I'm like, spat this thing out. I don't even finish chewing it.
Too funny.
Just thrown this thing and gone, what is in my mouth? I'm gone. And like I saw the orange and gone, oh, 202, gone. Bloody world's hottest corn chip.
Those corn chips are cheeky.
They are not to be messed with.
Cheeky. And the fact that they take 4 minutes to hit their peak, I love selling them.
Oh.
They're great fun.
That's somehow that doesn't surprise me. That's just ridiculous because what was it? Scorpion, Reaper, and Ghost, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just, and it's like in that dust, and the dust sticks to your tongue.
So there's another funny one. So I was doing a market stall in Brisbane somewhere. And this Indian chick came up. She said, "Oh yeah, I can have whatever's hot." So I do this life-changing experience. Where I sell a corn chip and a optional dog of extract. Right? Anyway, so she buys the world's
World's hottest corn chip. And what was the extra?
Hallucinator.
That's fucking, yeah, that's life changing. Don't you know, Liam and Anthony? Anthony and Liam, know that?
Those two together, life changing. Anyways, so this chick had this thing, and she went white. The Indian chick went white. Trick. And she literally ran away. Because she was.
Did you change her life?
Her life was probably changed. Now I might need a copy of your waiver, to be honest. Get them to sign it. Oh, we have some fun.
Oh, there you go, man. That's a good story. All right. Well, we're starting to go up the heat now. I'm starting to get a bit of the sweats. Cheeky bastard here. He's really outdoing me. He's put the Dr. Paul's hot sauce Ruby Ripper. So next is from WA. Big shout out to Dr. Paul. Good on you, mate. And he's brought us this one. Look, before we eat this next one, you cheeky bastard. Oh, he smashed that, I think.
Well, the last one I obviously didn't put enough on because it wasn't hot enough. So.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
It's a scorpion strike, I'm afraid, though, on the end because I know that stuff.
I asked you a little bit about kids before, but let's delve a bit more into it, a bit more depth. Do you feel that you've passed your chili genes onto your kids? And furthermore, do you feel that with the things that you've done with your chilies and your chili sauces and products, have you changed? Do you feel like you've changed the people in your immediate vicinity? Do you feel that you've sort of changed their taste buds a bit? So let's eat this one.
Okay.
And then you give me an answer. Here, mate.
Yeah, you can taste the Reaper in that one.
Yeah, you should definitely Reaper in that one. That sting like a bee.
Such a distinctive flavour.
Sting like a bee keeps adding to it too.
It's a nice little backburn throughout.
Because the Reaper's so distinct, and then you've got the sting like a bee. That's got some scorpion, isn't it? Yeah. So it's like back and forth
Scorpion
at the same time.
an arrow.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. What do you think of that? Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Big shout out to Dr. Paul's.
Good selection. Yeah, just let it settle in.
Yeah. All right.
So there's probably a couple of people that would say, yes, I have changed them.
Like the Indian lady?
Well, the Indian lady, obviously. There's a few guys. The life-changing experience is great fun. And full respect to everybody that's done it because it is an intensive experience. So yes, those folks, they've certainly, yes, enjoyed the life-changing experience. But yeah, I've got a couple of friends as well. There's an Irish fella I'm thinking of, and he hates chili. Every time he's like, oh,
Nailed it.
all right,
Nailed it.
oh no, why did I do that?
Why? Instant regret.
So he doesn't trust anything I put on the plate in front of him. And I genuinely try not to stitch people up and let them know, and then just take them on that journey. Yeah.
Just nudging them along the chili jelly. Yeah.
Although saying that, the bastard got me back because of our work's Christmas do.
Yeah.
I dressed up as Father Christmas to give out Christmas gifts. Because I was one with the biggest beard down here. But before I started to talk, he ran up to me and shoved the world's hottest corn chip through my Father Christmas beard and into my mouth. I'm like, I recognise that flavour.
Oh no!
Exactly, because I'm like, I need to talk to people. There you go.
So And then now the other part of it was, do you feel like you passed your chili genes on your kids as well?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Oscar's not particularly into his chili.
No.
We'll see with berries, starting with that pickled jalapeno early.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You got a bit of sweat on there, man.
I do, mate. And the thing is, I feel the forehead burning. I know I've rubbed it somewhere. I always manage to do it, and there's been multiple occasions where I've rubbed in my eye, and this right eye is like, it's going to be like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson soon. It's been bashed around so much by chili, it's just going to go, like, I swear to God, like, it's going to get to a point where I'm going to get maced by a cop or something like that, and you go, is that it?
Or, is that all you got?
Or, hey sir, can I have some more? Like, you know, it's just that ridiculous, you know. And I've had that many run-ins that with the Satan spit.
Oh,
just smash my face and like, yes, so this is my life now, you know? And just immediate evacuation of my tear ducts. So it's just, I'm just a sweater. I'm just going to be a sweater. There's nothing I can do about it, you know. So adding chili to the mix just makes me sweat even more.
You're sweating with dignity.
Sweating with dignity. Yeah. Well, I guess we're getting to the point of this thing, man.
So where are we?
This next one here is from Vaughn Henry of Cobra Chili. It's Fever. His slogan is "Face the Fury." Yeah, it's a pretty tasty one. But look, I wanted to ask you, matey. Look, what's your favourite chili? And what's your best? What's your favourite chili to make sauces with? Okay. So let's tap this one, and we'll give this a crack. And then you can give me the answer. Alright? Let's give it a crack. We're going to get into Keen. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Next one wants to run up. So I think my favourite chili is the lemon ahi. Lemon ahi.
Yeah, okay.
Love the flavour.
Tell us a bit about that.
It's just a really light citrusy flavour. It's not too hot. You can slice it up, put it on salads and everything.
So like an everyday kind of
chili. So
yeah,
that's the chili I use in the chili and lime peanuts.
Okay, yeah.
So they're getting that extra citrus zing. Favourite to make sauces? Probably the Reaper, just from entertainment value. But commercially, habanero is the one that's probably easiest to get hold of.
Yeah.
So that's what we use. I think I said to you last time, the last time we made a big batch was over a ton of habaneros.
Yeah.
So you got you balance what's great to make, but also what you can get hold of in that kind of volume.
Right. Okay. And so, do you feel that they just seem to be easy to work with, or is it that the flavour seems to be more matching or be easier to manipulate? Is the reason why you seem to like it so much?
Availability. To be able to get when you make a sauce, you want consistency.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to get volume. So Reapers, you might be able to get a couple of kilos at a time.
Yeah.
Whereas habaneros, you can
making me sweat, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right, Vaughn does some lovely gear.
Lovely flavours, but that's certainly fucking hot. Alright, matey, so this next one we're about to dive into here is the Scorpion Strike on steroids. It's arguably the hottest barbecue sauce made in Australia. 25 out of 10, or otherwise known as 2.25 million Scoville. She's bloody hot. But unfortunately today Craig is sort of been a bit sick, so we've got a little fill in here. We've got Rennie the rabbit. Hey, what's going on? Don't bite me. Get away. Yeah. Okay. And as Mark's a bit confused here, what's going on, we're about to enter our segment called Crock or Not. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat this wing covered in the Scorpion Strike on steroids. Then I'm going to ask Mark you some true or false questions about Australia or Australian animals in Australian culture. So
crikey.
All you have to do is answer true or false. Right?
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, this is Australia. That's the way. So I'll ask you questions. All you got to do is answer true or false after we've eaten them. All right, you ready for this, matey?
Okay.
So 2.25 million Scoville. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay. You can taste the extract.
There. Right. Crock or not, baby echidnas are called kids with a CH.
Crock.
True, that's right. False, they're called puggles. Tasmanian devils are fastest escaping on 2 legs, hopping like a kangaroo. True or false?
False.
That's actually true. They're faster because they've got hind legs similar to a kangaroo. Numbats block the entrance to the home with their rear. True or false?
Is that a wombat with a
No, numbat.
Never heard of them.
Oh, it's actually Australian one, yeah.
Oh, great.
Pretty rare.
You have to forgive me, I'm English.
That's right, yeah.
True.
True. That's actually true. They've got a really hard hind rear. There are 4 types of echidnas with snouts. True or false?
False.
Yes, false. Actually, got beaks. Yeah. He's like, oi, I didn't even think of that. Yeah. Right, last one.
There are animals I've never heard of.
Echidnas are named from an ancient Greek word meaning serpent and woman.
False.
It's actually true, mate. They've got characteristics of both reptiles and mammals because similar to women because they obviously give milk, and reptiles because they have lay eggs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But mate, well done. You absolutely nailed it. Good stuff. That's the way. You made it through the fire trial, so look, you got 60 seconds to say whatever you want to all the Spice Legends out there. You got camera there, matey. Tell us what's going on in the Chili Factory, in the Chili World.
Well, thank you very much, guys. It's been a great couple of years. Thanks for all your support. Again, legendary, these guys. Awesome to be doing such a great job on pushing and advertising the beauty of Australian chili products. And again, congratulations to all these guys that make some great products. Again, the chili community is growing and growing, so yeah, get involved. Come to chili festivals, talk to us, buy our products, get online, get in touch on Facebook. Just have a great time and live for the burn, baby. Live for the burn.
But for now, keep calm and be awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, good work.